ignore the fact that I'm wearing the same outfit as Tuesday's video, but today I thought we would talk about a book that I read recently and completely enjoyed, and that is The Girl Who Was Supposed to Die by April Henry. This book was a complete surprise to me. I read The Girl I Used to Be by April Henry a few weeks ago, and it was just like, I enjoyed it. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. But this book completely blew that one out of the water. This is about a girl who wakes up in a cabin, blindfolded, with her hands bound, with no memory of where she is, how she got there, or even who she is. And all she knows is that there are 2 men in the cabin with her, and one has just told the other to take her into the woods and kill her. And this is just what happens after she manages to escape from them, and what happens after that, of how her regaining her memories and figuring out what's going on, and basically just trying to survive until she can fully understand who she is and why she's being chased by these men who want to kill her. This book went in a completely different direction than what I expected. I was invested from the beginning because I wanted to know who she was. I was like, who are these men? Why are they trying to kill her? She didn't even know who she is. And it was just not what I expected it to be. It was so much more. I mean, this is a really short book, so there's not much I can tell you without spoiling you. But just know that as young adult thrillers go, this was excellent in my opinion. I mean, it is short, like I said, so it's like a pretty easy mystery, I think is what the term is, easy mystery, as in everything she did led her to solving the mystery of who she is and who these men are and how she can not die. But other than that, like, I highly recommend this book. If you haven't read April Henry, or if you have but you read one and it just wasn't to your taste, pick this one up. I think you'll enjoy it. But anyway, if this sounds interesting to you and you don't want to be spoiled, then you should probably leave now, because I cannot help myself but talk about this book. So Katie wakes up in this cabin with no memories, and this guy is dragging her to the woods, and all of a sudden she is able to knock him unconscious. Like, she has these martial arts abilities that she doesn't remember, obviously, and then she thinks, oh, whoever I am, I know how to do this. And then she thinks she kills him, which, you know, it bothered her, but to me I was like, yes, kill him, he needs to die. And then, like, she runs away and then goes to McDonald's of all places, which I think is hilarious. Like, oh yeah, I just escaped from a guy that's supposed to murder me, and I'm gonna run to McDonald's because I'm hungry. And she steals his wallet, and so she has his wallet. Oh, before McDonald's, it's been a hot minute since I have read this book, but she goes to like this security guard station in this like campground, and he kind of believes her, but he also doesn't believe her, and then he just magically receives a call from a mental hospital telling him that she is an escaped mental patient, which, if you ask me, it was pretty, I mean it's pretty smart on the bad guys. Like, yeah, she's an escaped mental patient, don't listen to her, she's crazy. She attacked someone, and now she's here, you shouldn't listen to her. And then he like gets in the car, he's like, get in the car with me and we'll figure out what's going on. And then he tells her, and she's like, I'm not crazy. And then she takes the gun that she stole from the guy that tried to kill her. Pretty much the whole book is like one thing after the other, and it's really fast paced and lots of things happening. But especially in the beginning when she's escaping, and then at the end when she figures out what's going on and is trying to save her brother's life. I completely did not expect where it went with the company that was developing a drug that would kill tons of people, and then her parents are the ones that like found out, and then they were gonna go like tell the police what the company was doing, and it was the head of the company that was killing everyone that knew and wanted to stop them from developing this drug. I did not expect that at all. That was a plot twist that I mean, I'm not very good at thinking of the plot twists before they happen, but this one especially just completely blindsided me. And Ty was just the sweetest. But I find it, like, it's a little unbelievable that this guy that you randomly run into at McDonald's will suddenly help you run from guys that are trying to kill you. And while that's a little bit unbelievable, I mean, there probably are guys out there that are like that. But Ty was just the sweetest. I'm really bad at reviews. I don't know if you guys know this. This is basically just me rambling on and on and on. But I love the characters. The bad guys were really bad. And then he's like, oh, I didn't kill your brother. I made you touch a chimp. Which, to me, if you shaved the chimp, it would feel like a chimp. Because aren't they hairy? I would think they're hairy. I don't know. And then the woman pretended to be her aunt. And you would think that when Katie believed that that woman was her aunt, that woman would realize that she does not know what's going on. Like, she has no memory of this. You think she would realize that when Katie actually believes she's her aunt, because she knows she's not her aunt. But the woman said, I'm your aunt, and so Katie's like, oh yeah, okay, I'll believe to be your aunt. I'll believe it. But I guess if you torture someone enough, they're gonna remember everything. I don't know. Is it true? I was having a hard time believing this, but Katie lost her memories because of all the trauma she went through, and so she locked them all inside of herself so she wouldn't have to remember it. I've heard that is a thing, but I've never actually done any research on it or anything. I just kind of like heard it in passing or in books that I've read. I don't know. If that's the thing, you should put that down below because I would love to know. The ending was kind of confusing, to be honest, because it went from the guy catching them, and then he opened the door, the eggs exploded, the eggs that were carrying the virus exploded, and then the next chapter was after the police arrested him, and it turns out that she had actually put the antidote in another jar, filled the original antidote bottle with water, and so when he poured it down the sink, it was actually water. That was all really confusing to me because there was no lead up to it. It just kind of was, bad guy was winning, bad guy's in jail. There was no like lead up to it or how it happened. I'm glad that she saved her brother's life though, so that was pretty awesome. I mean, I was sure that up until that chapter that he was like arrested and her brother was in the hospital recovering, and they said that she switched the antidote bottles, like I was completely sure that he had thrown the antidote away. I was like, oh, her brother's gonna die, which obviously I didn't want her brother to die, but if he had died, I would have enjoyed it just as much. Anyway, I'm just rambling on and on and on. I'm sure none of this is making sense to any of you, but I really enjoyed this book. If you cannot tell, I recommend it. If you're new to the author, you could definitely start with this one. If you know any books that are similar to this one that you think I will like, please put those down below because I'm always looking for good thrillers and they're really hard to find in my opinion. Anyway, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I'll link those below. I'll also post on my blog. I will link that down below for you guys as well. Until next time, bye!